It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Knicks come into town for this one. The fans are making noise at Quicken Loans Arena here in Cleveland for their Cavaliers. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Going to bring you the NBA right here on 2K Sports. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And now the New York Knicks starters. Anthony and Stoudemire make up the forwards. Calderon and Smith are the 1 and the 2. And it's Dalembert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Anthony drives in. Count the bucket. Carmelo Anthony, one of the league's elite scorers, no doubt.
No question about it, Kevin. I mean, really versatile as a threat. He can back you down because he's strong. He's a lot stronger than people realize. He can bump and grind with the best of them, and he can face you up. He's got the quick release. He can throw up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot. He can post. He can get to the offensive glass. I think he's become a much more consistent threat from long range as well. So that's why he's got a career scoring average of around 25 a game.
Irving with it. Pulls up. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Irving's got his first points in this one.
And Kevin, that's a really sweet stroke from Irving there.
Calderon against Irving. Calderon dishes to Smith. The drive by Anthony. That's good. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Knicks on defense. LeBron, that's a two-pointer, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Calderon kicks to Smith. Now the feed to Carmelo. The drive by Smith. Dalembert with the ball. Now defended by Varejao.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And that one's good. James.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
Here is Calderon. Following the basket by LeBron James. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anderson Varejao. That is his first foul of the game.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Stoudemire, the pass to Anthony. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, Derek Fisher had a few moments to share with me. There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
All right, Doris, thanks.
You know, offensively, his quarter has been perfect. Not a single missed shot. They got to keep riding him.
You know, there were a lot of people, me included, thinking that Cleveland would take a step forward and be a team that could make moves in the East and perhaps get to the playoffs, but injuries and inner turmoil really kept that team from being playoff caliber. You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Irving from long range. Good. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at that three-point shot.
And Cleveland ended 10th in the Eastern Conference last year. They got close, but they couldn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, there would be a lot of shocked analysts if they didn't finish near the top of the East this season. All it takes is one good summer, and your team can jump to the top of the East.
Just 4 to shoot. Anthony missing again. Cleveland leading by 6. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And Dalembert with the slam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D. It was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Now, here is Smith looking for his first basket still in this one. And there's the pass to Anthony. 5 on the clock. Stoudemire in the post. He's guarded by Love. Stoudemire, and that is good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Verejao. Marion comes in for James. Mike Miller's checked in for Waiters. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And a new group in for the Knicks. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Dallenberg. Iman Shumpert has come in for Amari Stoudemire. Hardaway's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Jose Calderon. Kevin Love, an incredible rebound. And it seems, Steve, he's brought that same desire and tenacity to his overall development as a player.
Yeah, his commitment to his conditioning has been big. His development with his three-point shooting, constantly working on his game, and he's become one of the big stars in this league by putting in the time and effort.
Now, here's Thompson, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony, and he gets the bucket.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. He only dishes to Smith. To the left side wing. Miller against Hardaway. Fades back. Offensive rebound with the clock winding down, and it's Anthony with the jam.
A high-quality shot is almost always going to come off a rebound like that.
And Clark, he is so good at working his way inside, holding off the defenders under the glass, and being in the right position.
Knows how to use his body.
Yeah, and I just like the way he consistently pursues the bucket.
Well, they've really come out on fire with the killer instinct here, absolutely torching it from beyond the arc.
The shot and game clock separated by 4, and it's Prigioni missing. The Cavaliers leading by 11. The dish to Marion. The 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Deadly shooting from behind the arc.
Yeah, the D better start getting out there on them, Steve, and soon.
On the wing, Shumpert. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Shumpert's got his first 3 points of the game.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Cavaliers lead by 11. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Here's LeBron. LeBron James is out there with Marion. Then it's Mike Miller. Then it's Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 1. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Stoudemire, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Just a lot of disappointment for the Knicks last year and their fans, as many were hoping for them to challenge for the East title, but it just never came together. A fragile line between being a playoff team and not.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, you have to admire Dion Waiters' confidence as he feels he's going to be the next great shooting guard, not shy to proclaim himself as the next in line. Waiters saying, I really believe that I'll eventually be the best shooting guard in the NBA. This year I'm going to show a lot of people who doubted me and still doubt me. I'm going to show them. Can't wait to watch, guys.
Well, Doris, confidence so key in this league. Thanks. Anderson Verejao checked in for Cleveland. Waiters comes in for Mike Miller. And the Knicks last season had some strong runs at times, but a slow start to the season, Steve, put them too far in back of everybody else.
Well, you kept waiting for them to catch up, but as you said, their sluggish start did them in, and they had to work overtime just to get back into the playoff hunt late in the year.
Shot clock at 6. Calderon against Irving, and it's blocked. They retain possession, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. From outside the arc, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Samuel Dalembert, a 6'11" shot blocker and rebounder. His numbers are solid, but he seems to have a way of wearing out his welcome with coaches. You notice he's played for 5 teams in the last 5 seasons.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And last season, Dalembert, a bit of a stopgap for Dallas. He faced his share of critiques from Coach Carlin regarding conditioning, Clark, and focus.
In addition to that, somewhat turnover-prone too, Kevin. He can pick up careless fouls as well, but when you're an athletic 6'11" and can make free throws and finish around the basket, you'll always have a home in the NBA.
Smith outside. Passes it to Shumpert. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Misses off the left iron.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Irving kicks to Waiters. LeBron James on the wing. And that one's good. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Calderon passes to Stoudemire. Calderon kicks to Smith. Looking to end the run. Rebound by Anderson Varejao. Varejau's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
And it's Smith penetrating. That's good. Smith's got his first bucket of the night. The Cavaliers leading by 21. James with it. He's got 16. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is built.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Calderon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. For 3, Smith. Again, the miss by Smith. One issue with the Knicks last year, Steve, was that they really didn't get a lot of easy buckets, no easy points. When they scored, they really had to earn it.
Yeah, they didn't run, and so they had to score in the half court. And that's a difficult thing to do in the modern NBA, because teams can load up on you defensively. They can zone up. There are a lot of different things to do. I think they have to run more this year.
And here's Calderon after LeBron James hitting the 3. Here's Shumpert. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Varejau's got 4 rebounds now tonight to the inside. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Waiters. And that's now 18 points for Kyrie Irving.
As you mentioned with the Knicks, last in the league in fast break points as well as points in the paint. And you just can't be efficient if you're not getting those kinds of easy points. And typically points in the paint, transition points, those go hand in hand and are often the bread and butter for, high caliber offenses.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Then for the Knicks, Anthony comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Smith with a screen on Marion. Hardaway kicks to Calderon. Anthony dishes to Calderon. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Even
Even though a lot of the Knicks can make shots from distance, you want to have a steady balance of layups and chances close to the rim to keep an offense healthy, and that just wasn't there last year for the Knicks.
Well, Jose Calderon, a huge boost offensively at point guard. He's a terrific floor general, sets up his teammates nicely, takes good care of the ball, and he's a top-tier marksman. In the NBA, we call those guys lasers. He can do it off the bounce or spotting up.
And New York making a change here. Smith has checked in. He talked, Steve, about Calderon shooting. In his career, he's led the league in both free throw percentage and three-point percentage.
I guess the trade-off is defensively. I mean, he's solid, not spectacular, but his shooting is such a problem for defenses, and especially when you pair him with good players like Dallas did a year ago. Boy, he can really play and space that floor.
And here's Smith after the three-pointer from Shawn Marion. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Jose Calderon signed by the Mavericks to a 4-year contract last season. Along with Monte Ellis, he helped elevate Dallas to become a top-5 team offensively.
And Calderon drops them both. And Clark Calderon traded this offseason to the New York Knicks. They feel they've made an upgrade at that position.
I would venture to say they did. Raymond Felton struggled last season. Felton is a better defender than Calderon, but offensively I don't think there's much comparison. Calderon's an excellent passer, and he's one of the best shooters in league history on the catch and off the dribble.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Hayward. And again, it's Cleveland. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. Calderon kicks to Anthony. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Pablo Prigioni, he's checked in for New York.
16 seconds on the shot clock. 16. Substitution.
Here's Dellavedova. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Miller, the pass to Dellavedova. Marion outside. To the inside. Clock at 4. Lets it go from deep. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here comes Smith. For 3. And released it in time, but it's off the mark.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously have been very productive. How pleased are you with where you're getting the basketball and how you're scoring?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, he can't do it by himself.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 22 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, he is using the long-range jumper to deadly effect, Clark.
And New York, looking at who they've got. J.R. Smith and Melo filling out the perimeter. Stoudemire out there with Dalembert. And it's Calderon in at the point guard. Now here's Calderon. The shot by Anthony. Nobody around. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, there were so many whispers and rumors last year of whether or not Carmelo was going to stay in New York or not. It seems like he dealt with the distractions and obviously had a tremendous season.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And that one's good.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Dellavedova dishes to Miller. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 5th assist in this one. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Dalembert, and he takes that one up and powers it through. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow. He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Cleveland's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Dellavedova kicks to Mary. Soft touch off the glass. Thomas got his first bucket of the night.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
That's good.
You know, guys, when you see it come together like that, I mean, that's the offensive set you want to have. Well done.
Calderon passes to Stoudemire. Smith dishes to Carmelo. And stolen by Miller. It's deflected. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Feeds it to Smith. He dishes it to Calderon. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
So both teams changing it up here. Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. A big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seemed.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
And here is Anthony following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Wing shot on the way. The shot by Stoudemire, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. And with Cleveland, it was just a train of events that led to the bad environment between players getting into it with each other and saying they wanted out of Cleveland. Some players saying it was about their brand and nothing else. They did everything they could do to get things in order this summer and did a pretty good job at it.
On better footing now, for sure.
And here is LeBron following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. And another 3 for Cleveland.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Calderon kicks to Stoudemire. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
And yet, he still made it look pretty good.
And for the Cavs, they needed to have a big change in culture, and they seemingly did that with bringing LeBron back into the fold and hiring Black. You can expect them to be solely focused on winning games this season.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, "I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job." Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. Calderon kicks to Shumpert. Calderon passes to Anthony. Anthony left side. Back to Calderon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
He feeds it to Shumpert. Back to Calderon. New York moving it around. The shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 17-7 run. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Dishes it to LeBron. Wants to get it to Varejao and does. LeBron kicks to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Dalembert. Here's Calderon. Blocked. And they get it back. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. New York shooting the ball at 42%. Irving and Waiters, the guards. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4. And it's Thompson in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Love outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Love's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. He only dishes to AC. Well, since the turn of the century, guys, the Western Conference has ruled the roost, winning interconference matchups in 14 out of the last 15 seasons. To Steve, last season, the highest ever win percentage for the West at over 72%.
Yeah, and 8 of the league's top 10 teams played in the West record-wise. It may be time to take a fresh look at a top 16 playoff structure.
About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Irving from long range. And Bargnani sends it back. Beyond the arc. And that's good. Kyrie Irving for 3. Irving's got 32 points.
I'll tell you what, they are dialed in from three-point land here in the 4th quarter.
You called that one right. Causing some serious harm from long range.
Now, here is Bargnani. Here's Prigioni. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, he didn't have to slow down at all, guys. Just perfectly timed pass there.
Irving drives in. The kick out to LeBron. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys. And the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Here's Prigioni. Out to Smith. Pass to Ace. The feed to Prigioni. Screen by Smith. And the basket by Prigioni. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Thompson for the triple. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And if their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it. They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
Now, here is Irving. Fires for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Here's Prigioni. Kicks it to Bargnani. The fader. And Irving pulls it down.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Another three for Cleveland.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually offense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
And here is Hardaway following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And AC kicks to Prigioni. Clock at 4. Drops in the layup for 2.
They are so productive in the low post right now. 8 straight points have come inside the paint.
That's bully ball they're playing there.
From deep, LeBron. And another three for Cleveland.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Smith. They double him with LeBron. Pass to AC. Back to Hardaway. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Thompson. Marion comes in for Kevin Love. Miller's checked in for Waiters. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
Wow. What can you say?
The Knicks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And Prigioni kicks to AC. That's good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left the man open deep, you get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
What a huge standout performance it was for LeBron James. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
Now here's LeBron. Launches a three, and he gets the bucket. James has got 43 points.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and that's fine as long as you're making them, but make sure you don't start launching bad shots. That's a problem.
Here's LeBron. He kicks it to Dellavedova. Back to James. With the shot. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Prigioni passes to Hardaway. And it's Hardaway again missing. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What an offensive performance it's been.
James against Hardaway. Puts up a three. LeBron James again from deep. LeBron's got 48.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those home fans gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now down to Doris Burke, who is courtside, standing by with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. LeBron, what have you discovered defensively that enabled you to win this ball game?
I mean, well, they broke us down still off the bounce. We want to do a better job of trying to keep our chest in front of them, but we did a really good job of contesting their shots, and it allowed us to get on the boards and get rebounds.
Perhaps not perfect, LeBron, but certainly good enough. Thank you so much. Kev, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.